Okay, guys, let's get this one wound up here. I know I'm back. I changed my channel name, changed a couple things. I'm going to get some help with an intro and stuff like that. But I got a couple model kits I posted today. I got the new Monte Carlo from Mobius, and I got the new Nova from Mobius. And I'm going to go ahead and do a box opening and a build intro. The Nova's just too cool not to build, being a convertible and all. So let me grab it and we'll... Oh, sorry about that mess back there. I'm trying to get that taken care of, but, you know, creative block. So I'm going to reach over here, I'm going to grab this kit, and I'm going to go through it with you. I've already opened it and looked at some of the stuff, and it looks amazing. So let me get over here and get it, and we'll go from there. There you go. From my understanding, this used to be a trumpeter kit, and the instructions, they don't say trumpeter on them, but they're formatted like a trumpeter kit. So I'm guessing it is a trumpeter kit. I really don't know. So this is the top, some pretty cool box art on there. This is the side. This other side, it shows it in red. Got some words. Here's the other side with the blue, the box art. And then over here it has the front and back view, which is pretty cool. Okay, so let's get back down here. We're gonna open it. It's been tight, real tight, real tight. All right. So let's start with this. Like I was telling you guys, it's formatted like a trumpeter kit, and you know it's got all the goodies here. Read before assembly stuff and decal application and all this boot glues. It even put cyanoacrylate on there now. How about that? And you got your sprue call outs here. Comes with PE. That's pretty cool. Wait until I show you that, guys. That. Then it got rubber trim for the tires and white walls and stuff, and pretty much breakdown. It comes with the 6-cylinder in it. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. Only thing I really don't dig is, I mean, you really can't see it, but this hubcap is like a disc. It's a chrome disc. So it goes in the center and everything glues to it, which is pretty cool. Gives you all the color call outs, and you know, like Mobius does, it tells you, you know, factory colors and all that on the back. So then you're coming through here, the frame, subframe, and they tell you to put the front wheels on and the engine in. And then you're coming to the seats and the tire dash. Over here is the underbelly, and here's the K-member. I don't know what they call it. Oh, that's subframe. Sorry. Then the rear end and tires, rear tires. Seats, door cards, which is pretty cool because all the chrome strips are actually chromed in the kit, and they're chromed in the kit. So there's none of that taping and chroming stuff on this one. I mean, of course, I'm gonna have to strip them down and re-chrome them, but you know, that's pretty cool. And coming over here, this is the hood latch assembly right here. Okay, working hood, all the, oh, you can't see it. So it's all PE. It's made from PE, which is pretty cool. It gives you everything in the kit to do it. And your trunk, opening hood, you know, all the good stuff. Yeah, convertible boot, more chrome. That's a strip, not bare metal. And then, you know, bumpers and all that stuff, lights. It has inserts for the hood and for the trunk to make it look three-dimensional, add depth to it. And then on the back, like I was telling you, you know, Mobius kits, they give you the factory color and the interior colors, which is pretty cool. That's, I mean, that's really cool. And we're going to go away from this now. And we're going to put this on my lap. So you got your transparencies here, you got your windshields and your headlights. Tail lights, I'm not going to open those because they might get scratched and we don't want that. Got a little bitty tiny decal sheet. Let's see what we got in there. And again, guys, I'm sorry for the mess on my bench, but I wanted to get this out because it's pretty cool. And you got dashboards and your Nova SS badges and Chevy badges and stuff. You got two different plates that you can use there, okay, which is okay. Illinois and California. I'm not in either state, so I got to get me some Ohio plates. Alright, we're going to start with the body over here. And this is another thing that tells me that it's Trumpeter, because Trumpeter is good about foaming their stuff. You know, packaging it so it doesn't get harmed. I know that because I like to build planes too. So, let's get this open here. I hadn't looked at this body yet. I looked at the Monte Carlo the other day. That's pretty stout in there. I'm going to put that aside. So, it's a pretty clean body from what I can see. Got a little bit of mold lines on the edge here and on the corners where it goes up at. Down around here in the back, which is all going to be chrome anyhow. You got a mold line right in here, so we'll soften that out. All in all, it's a pretty nice little body. Looks pretty decent. I'm liking it. I might have to straighten up them door lines a little bit. You got a little pad here for the one mirror. You got some flash right here. And got some whatever. I guess these are injection points. But other than that, it looks pretty good. I don't know why they made this hole so big for the antenna. That's just crazy. And you got another mold line here, in here. We got a sink mark up here and up here, just like on all these things. We'll figure out how to fix that. Maybe get some sprues glues. Okay, so we're going to put that over here. What do we got next? We got the chrome tree. Chrome tree. Make sure there's nothing in there like always. The chrome is really bright. I mean, it's bright. It looks beyond. Got push pins on the back of the. Oh, that's ridiculous right there. That's going to be hard to sand off. Then you got a chrome exhaust. I don't know why they did a chrome exhaust. And the grill, you're probably going to be able to see this, but it's pretty, the chrome isn't that good on there. I don't know if y'all have the same problem I have when I do Mobius chrome. It takes forever to come off. It's hard, tough. Oh, here's them wheels I was telling you about. They're just, I don't know, they're weird, they're different. I don't know why they're so monjoster like that. Pretty good decal on these wheels, but again, they're gonna need stripped. Looks like Purple Pond. I had to go to, I did that 47. Well, I was working on that 47. I'm still working on it. I had to use Easy Off to pull the chrome off. That's how tough that was. Okay, so next we got this bag. Oh, by the way, this model kit comes by way of Andrews Hardware over there in Howland Corners. He's got a ton of them over there. So the door cards, they got a lot of detail on the door cards, which makes it good because it's a convertible. Here's the back of the seat is plain. Seats look good. You can put some chrome in there. Here's the boot cover. Visors. Don't know what that is. Itty bitty teeny little tiny piece. But apparently it has the cranks on the chrome tree and the armrest. And everything looks pretty good. I mean, it's pretty nice. Clean mold. Clean mold. I know it's new. I don't know when the last time Trumpeter put this out. And I don't know when Mobius acquired it. I should have did some research for you guys before that. Maybe I'll do that on the when I do the video for the Monte Carlo, 78 Monte Carlo, because that thing is very, very nice. But I thought this one was nicer, so that's why I'm doing it first. It's a convertible. I got this thing for convertibles. Not really a big Nova guy, especially a square body, but convertible, I gotta have it. Alright, so here we have plastic hood hinges. We have the shackles, drive shaft. Here's the insert for the hood that I was telling you guys about right here, which is pretty cool. Here's that fat antenna. Here's the subframe for the front, exhaust, intake. I'm guessing these are white walls. Here's the trunk. It's got a mold line right across the top there. But other than that, it looks pretty good. Got some mold separation or whatever you call it, you know, when you get gloss and you get dull. The marbling, got that. Radiator, I guess these are shocks and front steering. Bunch of cool little parts. Front seats, buckets. I guess that's the rear valance. Dashboard is pretty nice. It has a chrome piece I saw on the chrome tree that goes in those two divots right there. And then it has buttons all over it. It's pretty nice. I mean, it's firewall ain't got nothing on it though. It's plain Jane. I'm gonna have to look at one of these couple pictures of these to make sure what's going on there. Alright. let's get over here. Let's get this taken care of here. So you got roundy rounds right here. Ooh, they're spongy too. They're nice and soft. No names. Just black wall on both sides. Then seen in there that this is a rubber insert, I guess, for the tire too. I've never seen anything like that. But this is the cool part right here. This is the PE. Comes with everything you need to make them hood hinges. Oh, and it has chrome badges. SS Nova, Nova SS. And there's something here that I can't make out right now. But yeah, that's all for the hood. Hood hinges. That is pretty darn cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Sorry this is taking me so long. I should have had this stuff opened. But I was excited, man. I was excited. I got this thing yesterday. I wanted to do it yesterday, but I had some things I had to take care of after a job. So, again, life takes control. And here's the last sprue right here. This is a big one. This is the biggest one of the whole lot. Really cool stuff here. I mean, a lot of detail in this kit. A lot of detail. But we know Mobius is good for that stuff. That's their trademark. Over-engineered. I love it. Now, I got a couple buddies that are going to eat these up. Okay. As for the last sprue, let's see what we got. Here's the floor pan top. Here's the hood. That insert goes on top of there for the dimension. Got engine parts, front suspension. And that looks like A-arms right there. You got engine block. I'm gonna flip this over in a minute. You got power steering pump right there that's got a hose coming off the back of it. Steering wheel. I guess there's torsion bars right here. Parts for the steering wheel. Your pedals. I'm guessing that's your head. These are the wheel backs. Really strange. Let's flip it over. Okay, so there's a lot of good detail on the bottom of that floor pan. That'll take kindly to weathering and dry brushing. Mark. So these are parts of the wheels, I guess. It's something different than I've never seen before in a kit. I've never seen anything like that. So, I mean, it's the harmonic balancer even has bolts on it. And I guess this is the heater box. Here's the front of the power steering pump. Fan. Oh, door handles right here. Gas cap. Engine block. Air cleaner. Inner fender walls. Fuel tank. Oil pan. And here's for the trunk. That insert for the trunk. I'm guessing that this is the steering column. There's the alternator. There's another alternator. That might be an AC pump. Don't know. Have to look at the instructions and see. Got your hoses. And you have that plastic stuff on here also that is lighter and darker, you know, like the mold, when the plastic meets the mold and stuff like that, all that stuff. I believe that'll be easy enough to cover up. I don't know what the heck that is. What is that? That is a push pin. That is like 99% of the way through. Unless that's a hole to hold the... It's got to be, because there's too many of them on there. The locating pin for that underpiece. Let me look at this one. That one doesn't... I don't know. We'll figure it out. Transmission, teeny tiny little baby transmission there. Again, something I've never seen. Here's a battery. There's the valve cover, plain Jane valve cover on a 6-cylinder. You would think at least say Chevrolet on it, but I don't know. This block is pretty cool on the sides and has a bunch of detail. It's got the plug wires already in it, or plug holes already in the block. So you could put your... No, I don't think so. I don't. Because this, I think this side is the side where the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 on here, 5 on here. So we'll see. I don't know if the intakes and... Yeah, I would have to say that that's where your spark plugs go. Your spark tubes. It has a marking on the bottom here. It says TMGM. So I don't know what TMGM means. But again, I'll find that out. It says... right here, 2004 Trumpeter. Yep, how about that? So, Trumpeter model, GM. How about that? That's pretty friggin' cool. And there's bolts. I mean, the detail is just amazing. Amazing. I mean, I can't tell you guys how cool it looks. I mean, you're just going to have to run over to Andrews Hardware and pick yourself one up. Very, very nice. So, that is that, my friends. Now, we're going to try to clean off the bench here now that we're in the room. Get some of these paint situated out. My problem is I tend to lean towards metallic and color shift paints. So I don't know what I'm going to do, how I'm going to paint it. If you guys have any ideas, post them up in there. I'll consider anything. Just keep in mind that it's going to be stock. It's going to be a stock build. So, and it'll be flocked and everything. So you can see the chromes and the chrome in the center all be everything, all be chrome. It's going to be a pretty cool kit. I mean, doesn't seem like it's going to be hard to put together. I mean, it's pretty... I don't know why they have these hood hinges when they have the put together ones. Maybe they have them because in case you can't get the other ones together, because they do look a little bit tedious, if I do say so myself. Leave the chrome trees in the bags also. Don't want to get them all scratched up. Put this foam down here. Put the transparencies back in there. And the decals, decals. And then we're going to put the body right there. Now maybe we better put this on there so it doesn't get jacked up. How about that? You wrap that around there. And you put the tape. Well, get this. I got it more. Yeah, that looks good. Instruction sheet back down here. Okay, that's it for the 63 Chevy Nova convertible. And hopefully tomorrow, when I get off work, I'll do the El Camino, which will be probably posted Sunday or Monday. Not sure yet. This is going to be posted. Today is Friday, so this will be posted on Saturday. I got to do just a little bit of editing, which I'm really not that good at, but I'm going to try. And we'll go from there. All right, guys? If you like what you see, go ahead, like and subscribe. And I'll reply back to everything you guys send me. Checking out this tool. It's got teeny tiny drill bits in it. It's one of my new tools. I just picked it up. Pin vise. I got a lot of crazy tools. I'm a tool freak. I got this too. This is pretty cool. It's one of those ding button, punches. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I watched a guy do some decanning one time, and he used one of these to poke a hole in there, top of the can, and let it gas out. And then he drilled the hole bigger and cut it open. And he was pretty good. The way I do it right now is I just spray the can into a big cup. I have paint mix cups, big paint mix cups, industrial size ones, that I just spray the paint in there, waste a ton of paint, and then put it into little bottles like this, which I need to find some better bottles so I can store bigger amounts of paint. I'm on the search for that. All right, guys, that's going to be a wrap for this. Like I said, like, subscribe, and share. I'd appreciate that. I would like to grow my channel. I have tons and tons of kits. Again, I mean, it's just unbelievable the amount of kits I have. I was talking to a buddy of mine, and he said that I should do open boxes on some of my older kits that I have. The ones that, old Revell kits, the hard plastic kits and stuff like that, and just compare them. I know a lot of guys do that. They compare them with the repops and the old pops, but I just want to show you guys the old stuff, to see what was out there. So I got like 10 on the run right now. I got a plane, and I got a Ford and a couple other things. 47 Chevy Fleetmaster Mobius. Trying to get all that together. So thanks, guys, for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll catch you in the next couple days. All right, bye-bye.